Okay, today I'm gonna be exposing the strategy that made me over $5,000 this week. He's just back testing. He's not actually. It's easy to back test. Blah blah blah. Like, okay, bro. Calling these trades out live. I'm live streaming every day. TP hit, gold, TP hit, Nasdaq, TP hit. We got US 30, TP hit. I'm going to show you guys exactly why I'm taking these trades, why I'm placing my stop losses, my take profits. So this is basically the kind of like the new strategy that I built up and I've been just building over like the couple months. So now I'm like ready to just like I see it as profitable now. Now I'm ready to bring it out. But yeah, because a lot of people they're like, oh, do you trade gold? Do you trade futures? I was like, nah, I only trade forex. But then I saw futures. I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me try see what I can do with futures. So it's kind of the same. It's the same concept, but it's a lot different. I mean, it's gonna be a lot harder. Like if you're a beginner to learn this strategy than the forex one, because these markets move crazy. Like I said, here's the US 30 trade. We almost got wicked out right here. Then we ended up hitting take profit. In Q, I posted this I called this one out on my Instagram story, and we smashed it. At least sent it out like right here. Smashed it. Smashed take profit. This trade as well. This trade on my story. Took this trade this morning. Right here. And I actually got wicked out. My stop loss was right here. I actually got wicked out, but the bias was right. And you're gonna get wicked out sometimes. It's all good. Um, But then yeah, so let me get into, why I took these trades. So let's start over here. So first, as you guys know, I mark out my daily, my weekly, I mark out all my areas of interest. But when it comes to futures and gold and all that stuff, it's gonna be a lot different. So when I look at this market, I see the 4 hour. This is the highest time frame I'll go is the 4 hour on futures or gold or anything. So highest time frame is the 4 hour. When I look at the 4 hour, I see, we have this structure point right here. We have some structure right here, and it's like, okay. But when I go down to the 2 hour, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a lot of structure at this area. We have three structure at this area. So this is a valid area of interest. I go down to the 1 hour, you got even more. So I'm like, okay, 1 hour and 2 hour. So basically, it used to be weekly, daily, 4 hour. Now it's 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour. That's how I kind of look at it. So 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour is gonna be how I determine the trend. Okay, so once I determine the trend and then I see that we have, price is not going above this area. So I'm like, okay, price is bearish. I don't really want to look for buys up into this because we have this big bearish candle right here. We have this big wick to the downside. So I go down to the 30-minute. I see this 30-minute head and shoulders pattern, engulfing candlestick. See the 15-minute created this evening star formation, engulfing candlestick. 5-minute bearish structure. We have this engulfing candlestick right here. So, in the 1 minute is very choppy at this area. So what I did is I saw that we're just chop, 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 chop. 5-minute, all that stuff is just giving us beautiful price action. So I think I entered right there off this 5-minute engulfing candlestick. Put my stop loss above these highs right here on the 1 minute. I just put it at the top of the area, and then I let it play out to this 4 hour zone right here, because I see every single time price gets down to this zone, we buy. Every time we're at this zone, we sell. And then what did we do? Price instantly dumped down and sold right here. I'm like, okay, price sold right here. I know every time we come to this area, look at the 1 hour, just boom. Every single time we come up to this area, we go to this area. Every time we go to this area, we come to this area. You feel me? So it's like ping pong, where so now I'm just playing it. Now I'm just looking for reasons to buy right here. So I already know once we hit this area, my bias is just automatically bullish. So boom, we make it back, and then we hit the area again. We could have got more sales right there as well. Boom. So we come back to this area. I see that we have this 15-minute fucking engulfing candlestick right here. we're moving, and then boom. We retest this area, we're sweeping this liquidity. I see that we have this beautiful engulfing candlestick. I enter off this engulfing candlestick. Boom, price almost wicks me out. Just keep going. And then price makes it all the way back. Oh no, and then we tap out. I was gonna enter this trade, but as you guys can see, I ended up marking out this 1 hour area of interest right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was like, okay, we have this 1 minute area of interest right here. I marked that out. I was watching it to re-enter right here after this Morningstar formation and go from candlestick. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just be chill with it. Boom, we smash take profit. Now we're in this area. I know in this area I'm looking for sales. So let's see what happens. We're rejecting this area, engulfing candlestick right here. 5 minute head and shoulders right here. So boom, I'm entering off this head and shoulders. Put my stop loss at these highs. I think the 1 minute is also just choppy at this area. So I'm entering on this 5 minute after this head and shoulders pattern. Boom. I enter and I'm targeting these lows again. You know, same lows. Because every single time we hit this area, we hit this area. Every time we hit this area, we hit that area. So boom, we smash take profit. And then once we tap back into this area, start chopping and rejecting the area, we have this engulfing candlestick right here. And once we have that engulfing candlestick on the 5 minute, we have this 1 minute shift of structure right here. So once we got that shift of structure, I enter right here. Boom, we break above this 1 hour support zone, area of interest. We come back and then I see that we're just chopping at this area. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna enter right here, put my stop loss under these lows. I take profit, target this area. So boom, we go. And price eventually makes it up there. So boom, smash take profit. And then I saw that we tapped back into this area. Price gave me this evening star formation with this engulfing candlestick on the 15 minute. So I initially wanted to get in on this move. I missed it. So I saw that we moved. I thought we were just gonna go straight down into this area. But then I saw that we pulled back into this area. And then I was like, okay, bet. Price had this evening star formation with this engulfing candlestick. Yeah, so I entered off this engulfing candlestick, put my stop loss at these highs. And yeah, let's see how that played out. I actually have my take profit right here. I'm tripping. I have my take profit up here, but I anticipated it to hit here. We do obviously see that we do end up smashing take profit. You know, this trade took a long time. We were rejecting this area of interest that I had right here. Like I said, just ping ponging in this area. Then we eventually broke through and hit take profit. Also, US 30, kind of the same thing, you know. If I go down to the 4 hour, we have this beautiful area of interest where, you know, it's all-time highs, you know, like I just see, you know, this is the highest we've ever been. Every single time price hits this area, we have a big sell. So that's exactly what I'm anticipating when I'm looking at this trade is for us to have a big sell. So when I look at this trade, I see on the 1 hour, we have this big engulfing candlestick, and 30 minute, we have this shift of structure. So I enter off this 30-minute shift of structure. I think, yeah, also a 15-minute shift. We have just a lot of confluences for us just to be selling. And when I enter this trade, it's just hella slow. I didn't expect for it to be like that. And price actually almost wicks us out right here. But then we eventually and just wick and smash take profit. Then NQ, right? So NQ, I like NQ actually. So there's a lot more zones on NQ. So we have this zone right here that I saw. We also tapped into this zone. Price rejected it. We had this big bullish candle. So my bias is bullish. You know, we're rejecting this area and we're pushing to the upside. So I see this engulfing candlestick. So I'm like, okay, price is just gonna start pushing. So I see that we're now above this area. We had this engulfing candlestick above this area, and price is just gonna tap back in. So I see that we're just rejecting this area. We come back and we have this engulfing candlestick. I enter off this engulfing candlestick on the 15 minute. Put my take profit targeting this structure point right here. Boom, we smash it. And then I see that we hit these highs right here. We hit these all-time highs right here. We tagged into it. Price rejected it at open, and then we were just rejecting it. 1 hour is we had this little shift of structure. Kind of looks like a head and shoulders pattern, but I think the 30-minute looks a lot cleaner. We had this little shift. We pull back into the area, and then I think we get an evening star. Yeah, evening star formation. Enter off this engulfing candlestick. Put my stop loss above those highs, and then I'm in and out right here. And then see, once we tap into this area, I'm like, okay, I know price is gonna go back to the upside because that's just how price moves and how it's been moving. So I see that we inverse this fair value gap and that we pulled back and we created this morning star formation with this engulfing candlestick. So I enter my trade right here and I put my stop loss under this wick right here. If I got wicked out, I got wicked out because I mean I was only risking about like what $100, $200, and then I just put it all the way at these highs. So I got like a clean 1 to 9 R. Um, Held it for like about a day. Boom, smash, take profit all the way over here. And yeah, I called this one out on my story too, if you guys follow me on Instagram. But yeah, but the Forex markets last week, I didn't trade. I didn't send out any Forex markets last week. Any. Like this, my last Forex one was on the 9th. But yeah, Forex was just moving like ass this week. So I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna trade it. So I stayed away from it last week. But this upcoming week should be pretty good. Yeah, that's basically this is my new strategy. I don't want to say new, but refined strategy for golden futures. And yeah, you have to really know what you're doing because I mean there's a lot of zones and you have to really know how to read the candlesticks because you can hit a zone and then if you don't really know if you're rejecting it or how like the psychology behind the candlesticks and like what it means like when we're in the zone, like what price is telling you, like you're just going to be entering whenever you hit a zone and to buy like oh what the fuck happened, like we hit this zone, it's supposed to go up. No, you got to really understand what price is telling you. I did this live in Discord this all week. This week I was live in my Discord just banging out these trades. It's kind of hard to send out, you can't really send out signals for these because it's live, it's happening pretty quick. So usually I'm just live and I'll enter the trades. If you guys are in the Discord call with me, they're getting the trades. Yeah, if you guys want to trade live with me for free, click the link in my description. But like always, like, comment, or subscribe. Keep your mind over the markets.